Hello, my name is Riya Mandal. I work as an assistant professor of nutrition in Belda College, affiliated to Vidyasagar University in West Bengal. The topic that I wish to present today is PEM, or protein energy malnutrition. It is also known as protein energy undernutrition, or PEU, which is a form of malnutrition. Is defined as a range of conditions arising from lack of dietary protein and energy in varying proportion. We all know about malnutrition. This is a very common term. It's a very familiar term to all of us. Who defines malnutrition as the cellular imbalance between the intake or the supply of the energy or protein or other nutrients and the demand for them, body's demand for them to ensure growth, maintenance and specific functions. So this protein energy malnutrition, which is a form of malnutrition, is resulting from deficiency of protein and energy or calories in the food over a very long period of time. This PEM, which is a very important, very significant nutritional problem, which is usually seen among preschool children who are in the state of rapid growth and development. Usually very small children develop PEM. Usually between 6 months to 3 years of age. This PEM, also referred to as protein calorie malnutrition, it is considered as the primary nutritional problem in our nation, also called the first national nutritional disorder. This PEM usually seen in preschool children because of the food inadequacy. If you ask me the reason why this is usually seen in children, I would say the food gap. Food gap, which is the main cause or the main reason for this condition. Food gap between the intake and the requirement. This is the main reason. Along with this, there are many etiological factors such as biological factors, socioeconomic factors, age of the host, toxins, and the most important, environmental factors. Among these socioeconomical factors, biological factors, and environmental factors, the most common causes are illiteracy in population, lack of health education, very overcrowding in the family, or I would say improper family planning. The gap between two pregnancies are very short, which leads to ignorance of the first child. Improper complementary food or complementary feeding, lack of breastfeeding, poverty, infection, etc. The term PEM, or protein energy malnutrition, applies to a group of related disorders. The clinical presentation depends upon the severity and the duration of the dietary deficiencies. There are mainly 5 major forms of PEM, which are kwashiorkor, marasmus, marasmic kwashiorkor, nutritional dwarfing, and undernutrition. Among this, the most important two conditions are, the first one is kwashiorkor and the second one is marasmus. So the kwashiorkor, which is a form of PEM, which is also called wet protein energy malnutrition, which is usually characterized primarily by protein deficiency. Yes, kwashiorkor is characterized primarily by protein deficiency, whereas in marasmus, which is a very severe form of PEM, which is characterized by protein and calorie, both the deficiencies. Usually, kwashiorkor develops in children who are above 12 months or completed 1 year. Whereas marasmus, which usually seen in children between 6 months to 12 months of age, who are the children who are weaning from breastfeeding, they are usually develop marasmus. There are some signs and symptoms by which we can identify a kwashiorkor child or a marasmic child, such as marasmic children. They have a very prominent bony appearance. The ribs are clearly visible, and they have a wrinkled skin, very weak muscle. They usually develops diarrhea, dehydration, very weak body, very thin, slim body. Whereas in kwashiorkor child, they have edema. They usually develops edema, which is not common in marasmic child. Edema means fluid retention in the body. They also have hair discoloration, dry peeling skin, weak muscles, weak body, dehydration, dehydrated skin, etc. So one thing we should keep in mind that PEM is preventable and curable by some preventive measures, such as promotion of breastfeeding, proper literacy in the population, proper health education to the mothers, giving the child healthy hygienic environment, giving child proper complementary food, proper diet, a proper diluted formula, and proper immunization. These are some factors which can help to prevent a PEM. And one thing, it is a good nutrition is the key for a healthy mother, a healthy baby, and for a healthy nation. Thank you.